Good morning, CBR. I'm your host, Mr. Murphy, with Extraordinary Black People. Ordinary people with extraordinary achievements. We're going to start in the year 1312. In this same year, Europe was ending the Middle Ages, about a couple of hundred years away. The Aztec civilization is beginning to flourish in South America, and China is about to enter the golden age of the Ming Dynasty. Yet on the west coast of Africa, Mali Empire is about to crown its very first Muslim king, or Mansa as they call it. Mansa KanKan Musa would become a world legend and lead his country into an era of prosperity unseen by the world before. What made him so wealthy? Well, Mansa Musa was the owner of numerous gold mines and salt mines. So now I want you to imagine, how much gold do you think one person can have in their lifetime, or own in their lifetime? Get that picture in your head. Now I want you to double it. No. Triple that. And that's how much money this man was estimated to have. Now, if we look at some of our richest men of all time that we know of, we have Bill Gates, we have Jeff Bezos, and we also have Vladimir Putin at about $200 million. Now, Mansa Musa, look at this man's wealth. According to such sources such as Time Magazine, the History Channel, the Biography Channel, and so on, Mansa Musa was estimated to have been worth hundreds and hundreds of trillions of dollars. And that's the only thing that they can track. So now that would make this man the richest guy, the richest man of all time. And he looked just like you and me. Now, it wasn't until the year 1324 did the world get a glimpse of his wealth and power. The faithful Muslim Mansa Musa coordinated his pilgrimage to Mecca. This pilgrimage would begin in Mali and end in Jerusalem. That's about 4,000 miles away. Although numbers vary, Mansa Musa reportedly took about 60,000 people caravan, and this included 1,000 soldiers, 100 camels and elephants, all of them loaded with gold, and about 500 physicians and slaves, bearing gifts, and everyone was clad in Persian silks, even the slaves, and carrying about 6 feet golden rods, or golden staffs. Now, imagine this procession going through your country. This caravan was noticed by everybody. Not only did they drop the equivalent of millions of dollars along the way, they also purchased some countries such as the Gao and the Songhai Kingdom, extending his territory to the Sahara Desert along the Niger River. He would also go on to purchase territories including Senegal, Gambia, Ghana, Niger, Nigeria, Chad, and Martinique. Now, imagine taking half the population of Baton Rouge, giving everybody a Lamborghini or Bugatti, maybe even a Bentley, then stuffing the car with $100 bills, as much $100 bills as you can get in there, and then all of you drive from Baton Rouge to the North Pole, along the way purchasing several states and the territory of Alaska. Now, the infamous royal standoff. Upon his entry into Cairo, Egypt, ruler Alik al-Nizar requested an audience with the reluctant Mansa Musa. Now, Mansa Musa's reluctance was given because it was customary to kneel and kiss the foot of the ruler. I can only imagine what went through his head as he was asked to kiss this barnacle-encrusted dusty foot of this emperor. So you know what he probably said? He said, "Nope, not at all." This would send the royal court into a frenzy. Now, how did this all resolve itself? Well, you know, the rich King Mansa Musa said, "Hey, man, how about a whole bunch of gold?" He was like, "Okay, I'll take all that." So then everything was solved and everybody loved each other. Now, Mansa Musa showered the entire city of Cairo with just pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of gold. Everyone benefited from his generosity. Everybody was so happy to finally have a little money in their pocket. But here's the tragedy of all of it, that when you have so much money that inundates an economy at that one time, it tends to crash the economy. So he inadvertently actually crashed the Egyptian economy for about 12 years. And it took them that long in order to recover from how much this man dropped in one setting. Now, if that doesn't make sense, just think about it like this. If everybody's rich, then rich does not exist. Rich people cannot exist without poor people. So, our first guy, Mansa KanKan Musa, reigned for 25 years on the throne, which ended in 1337. So now ask yourself,